person. You're so goon.
GG. Actually grinding for them by following my how to farm super credits
Oh,
tutorial.
I knew it was you, you bastard.
Me?
Oh, I almost had you. Oh, shut up, you asshole.
This is probably why I can't stand most anime. It's okay to have those serious moments. Not all the serious moments have to be filled with that chugginess. That's what it is. Welcome back, everybody, to Minecraft Murder Mystery.
Welcome back, everybody, to Minecraft Murder Mystery. We're gonna be playing Minecraft Murder Mystery. We're gonna be playing game.
Here we go. George and I were talking about Genshin Impact. I'm a brand new Genshin Impact player. I don't have any prior experience with gacha games or anything like that, and I just started really getting into it. But I'm seeing all these videos in my recommendations titled "Why Gacha Games Are Destroying Us Slowly," "Why Gacha Games Are This and That." I can't speak very much on the topic since I don't have that many hours in Genshin. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to play the game and enjoy it as a free-to-play player, but so far I'm enjoying it. I'm not the type of person to spend much money in games whatsoever. Once I pay the price to own it, that's really all I want to pay. If it's a game that I absolutely love, I might spend $3.99 on some skin or something like that if there's no way to earn it through just simply playing the game. But I'm not going to be dropping much money, if any, in Genshin. It depends on how much I continue to enjoy. And even if I do, I ain't gonna be spending over $10, just for example. Josh, how about you? Are you gonna play any Genshin Impact?
I'm not gonna be playing Genshin Impact because I'm playing so much Oblivion Remaster right now.
You're playing so much Oblivion right now?
Is that villager?
Oh, Josh, you got my sheriff bow.
That villager was right there. It just about has to be him.
Y'all, I've been loving Oblivion. Todd has cooked just as I knew he would. I'm loving Oblivion. Been loving Avowed. Of course, playing Genshin Impact 2. What else have I been playing? Patrick Star Game, I think, is a big cash grab. I don't recommend it. I played it on Game Pass, and if I had have paid full price for it, I'd be mad, y'all. I'm disappointed playing it on Game Pass, so don't recommend that one. How about you, George?
I played, I've only been playing Oblivion Remaster, and I played like the first act of Expedition 33, which was really, really good if you want to play like a really heavy story game. But on the subject of like the free-to-play type games, you know, I think, yeah, I generally am not a fan of that kind of stuff, but I think it's okay so long as they don't make the game impossible to play without paying money. You know, that's the thing. Well, see, like, Helldivers it's a paid game, right? Helldivers 2, it's a $40 game that you have to pay for. But oh, there he is.
Come on, Josh,
you can Josh froze. You can earn things by grinding, and the point of it being you want to grind.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
you want to play the game. You want to search for super credits. It's a fun thing to do. So many of the game companies, I think, you know, they're setting things up for monetization and then forgetting that the point of a video game is to be fun for people to play. You know, that's kind of the main issue, is you can, you know, set up these monetization schemes and stuff, but the point needs to be the game is fun to play no matter what the monetization scheme is.
Yep.
And if something feels like a grindy hassle to play, or it's just impossible to enjoy without forking over more than $60, or really more than like 20 or 30 bucks, honestly, then it's just like you've missed the point. The whole system, you know, gamers aren't here to serve game companies. Game companies are here to produce games that are so fun that people want to pay money to get them. So much of our society, I think, not just video games, is kind of backwards, where it's like companies think, oh, damn it. I was looking all over for it. Companies think that people are here to serve them. It's a strange backwards thing. And I think kind of the way a lot of video games are set up is a symptom of that.
Yeah, you should be able to grind for in-game currency, even if it's strenuous. It should be there to grind for, you know?
Yeah.
Look at Helldivers, like Josh was saying. I own every single war bond in Helldivers, and I've never spent 1 penny on super credits. I've grinded. I had to stop and think, should I say ground? Because grinded isn't proper. I've ground all the super credits I have, you know, whether it be collecting them naturally as I play with Josh or by myself, or actually grinding for them by following my how to farm super credits tutorial.
I knew it was you, you bastard.
Me?
Oh, I almost had you.
Josh, it wasn't me. What are you talking about?
I knew it was you, and you stopped talking in the middle of your sentence, and I heard chick, 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 chick.
I had to try to think of something to blame it on, so I said grinded and ground.
Yeah, it was all the murder sounds that happened when you went silent that gave it away.
Yeah, I knew I fumbled.
I wasn't letting you nowhere near me.
5 people left. But what I was saying, yeah, I've acquired all the war bonds because I enjoyed grinding for super credits. I like that they give you that option. Shameless self-promo, y'all can check out my tutorial on how to farm for super credits if y'all want to do the same thing. Anyway, I'm brand new to Genshin Impact, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to play the whole game and enjoy it without spending any money. I don't know how enjoyable it's going to be.
What is paywalled?
That's what I don't know yet because I haven't played the game enough. I googled it and it said you can play through the entire campaign without having to spend any money. But
well, yeah,
I don't know if they're going to make it so strenuous. Let's say if you don't have level 5 characters or weapons, you know, what if it's just so hard to get through if you don't spend money? I don't know if it's going to work like that or if it's actually going to be fair and balanced for free-to-play players. So we'll see.
Well, it's not going to be.
You don't think so?
No, but the question is it going to be playable for free-to-play players? My guess would probably be to an extent it will be, but you'll hit a point where you'll be balanced on a knife edge as whether you want to pay $5 or $10, whatever it is that you need to advance past something because it's so unpleasant to do.
Right.
It's gonna be designed that way on purpose because the whole thing is it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of a scam for it to be free to play because in truth what they want to get you in and then make you pay more than you would to just have a full video game, you know, and they're gonna have all these processes in place that, you know, are gonna make it unpleasant to play as free to play eventually. But I would imagine they're gonna want to get you hooked before, you know, before that part hits.
Yeah.
Run, pale person, run! Run! Why don't you have your bow? Oh, little person, you're so goon.
GG. Took me a while to find him. I only had, 10 seconds left? Yay, a lot of people stayed to watch. I'm still in my spacesuit. GG's. But yeah, y'all, if y'all play Genshin Impact, comment down below tips and tricks if you're a free-to-play player or if you spent money in the game. If I can play it and enjoy it, just as we were talking about, that'll be great. Then I won't worry about spending money. If I love it so much, sure, I might drop $4.99 on something, but I want to... Ooh. It is... I don't know what that is. Some kind of green thing. I didn't really get a good look, but he's green. But yeah, we'll see. I just hope that I'll be able to enjoy Genshin Impact without being forced to spend money. I've never played gacha games before, so this is my introduction into it. And I know Genshin Impact has a very controversial fan base and community. Not Madonna joining.
Kick her out. Don't let her in.
But yeah, I don't condone all that crazy stuff. I just want to enjoy the game and relax. Something else, Josh, that we were talking about earlier. This is probably why I can't stand most anime. I can't stand that.
Oh, damnation.
Josh, what happened?
I got baited with the sheriff bow.
Oh
Bad.
no. I assume they're camping then.
Bro was quite literally behind a bush. Jumped out and clubbed me.
Oh, that's kind of cringe when people camp like that.
But what were you saying? Cringe anime.
Oh yeah. That's part of the
voice
reason why
acting.
why I don't enjoy anime and can't get through it is because of all that
Yeah, it's just that it is a how would you say it? It's leftovers from 90s culture, you know, where so many people are kind of stuck in this nostalgia loop type of thing, and they're carrying that stuff's outdated, but they still use it because they find it like comforting or funny or whatever. But like things are so much better when you just don't do that and you take things seriously and
Exactly, yeah.
earnestly, you know. Even the anime that I've watched don't have that stuff in there that I've watched that I've liked,
Mhm.
don't have that in it. Think like the meme is like the dude from My Hero Academia, right? He
Mhm.
like really talks like that. But I've never watched My Hero Academia, but I know the main character talks like that.
He does, yeah.
Oh, mate. Oh,
All Might.
but you know the stuff that really. I mean, I know My Hero Academia is popular, but like the stuff that seems to resonate more is the stuff that it takes itself a little more seriously. You know.
Mhm. And it's
Uh,
okay to have those serious moments. Not all the
yeah.
serious moments have to be filled with that chugginess. That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's like chuggy dialogue and these corny odd lines that are filling what should be serious conversations. And
Yeah.
I don't
Or
like
just like
that.
something super that should be super serious happens and they cannot help but to immediately break the tension with a
Mhm.
stupid joke.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it could be anything from somebody dying to a planet blowing up or whatever. And
That just happened.
yeah, or something will fart or a goat will scream. You
Yeah.
know, it's like they can't help but lean on that kind of stuff. And I don't really know why that is. It's horrible. Somebody who's
Yeah.
trying to learn the art and craft of writing and do it well, that kind of stuff needs to go. It's so
Mhm.
old and tired.
Yeah. I agree with Yank. I do.
It's old and tired like me. I'm sick of all that mess.
It is mess too. That's precisely what it is too. When I start dissecting why it is that I don't like anime, is I watch it and I can't take it seriously. And I know not all anime is supposed to be taken seriously. I get that. But I would enjoy it more if it weren't for all the chuggy cringeness that's in it. Some people enjoy that. That's perfectly fine. Just I personally don't. Josh doesn't clearly. But ooh, not the murderer turning on the flood valves. But I was playing Genshin Impact just last night, and what should have been a serious cutscene was filled with oh, that just happened kind of BS. And I was really into the cutscene. I was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this. This is really cool. And then they go and add all that in, and then I'm that meme of Squidward holding his hand out. That was my reminder. And that was also what sparked me to realize this is why I don't like anime, because of this stuff right here. But yeah, that aside, I am getting into Genshin Impact, and like we were talking about, I hope I'll be able to enjoy the game thoroughly as a free-to-play player. There you are, Josh. You saw it.
I did saw it.
Josh did saw it.
Oh,
Look at this
right over his head.
goofy odd villager. Caveman
Caveman villager. That was rotten.
We ain't doing too good, y'all. We're getting whacked left and right.
I'm too eepy to do a good job.
Yeah, I don't have an excuse. I did, y'all. I only got 5 hours of sleep, though. I'm running on caffeine at the moment. Yeah, we'll see. If I do enjoy it a lot, I might spend $3 or something. But, like, I ain't gonna be dropping no $10 on basically gambling for some cool weapon or something. I won't do that. If there's a guaranteed character that I might want for $4.99, sure, maybe I'll do it. But as I said before, I like grinding for in-game currency by playing the game, just like Helldivers. Josh has almost unlocked all the war bonds, and I have just by simply playing the game without dropping a dime. And to all those people that commented under my how to farm for super credits video saying, you guys just need to get a job and pay $10 for the war bonds. Y'all cornballs, I didn't have to drop a penny. Mind you, I had...
I was the killer.
You were the killer?
Aw, shut up, you asshole.
Idiot cornballs. Did one of those kill you?
I don't know. It was Stitch that actually killed me, and they all stood around twerking on my gravestone.
A bunch of
There
cornballs.
was like a big goober of them in there, all together doing their stupid jumping wave, and went and took them all out, and then took like a couple more out, and then Stitch grabbed the sheriff bow and come around and popped me. But I mean, I didn't do the best job in the world, but it wasn't that bad. Damn.
Which one in the chat was it that said you suck? Was it Stitch?
I didn't pay no attention to none of it.
Because
name.
I'll target him. If I get murder, I'm going to target him. Y'all can't just say that to Josh. Now, I would say meaner things to him, but y'all got to keep in mind these could be really young children. So, speaking of Helldivers, I got really mad playing it the other day due to some players just really doing me dirty. I wanted to say something in the chat, but then I thought to myself, you know, oftentimes when we play, it'll be children with their mics on, open mic, and their mothers will be talking to them. And imagine if y'all said something really nasty in the chat and you're talking to like an 8-year-old, you know? That's what I try to keep in mind anytime I get really angry.
Well, there's some 8-year-olds that are more savage than anybody, though.
That's true, but you know, you still don't want to cuss out an 8-year-old.
They'll hit you up with that brain rot flow.
That brain rot flow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I would say 80%, 85% of the people that you play with on Helldivers are pretty chill, and we've actually made a couple of legitimate friends on playing Helldivers, but it's like there's like 10 or 15% that are just insufferable dorkwads that just like are hateful and mean and whiny and weird. I don't even know. Just unpleasant people.
Yeah, a bunch of really nasty. These are grown men too. Y'all gotta think these people acting like that are grown. How do y'all make it to a grown age and you act like that?
Yeah, there was this one guy who was causing a scene because people wasn't using voice chat, and I was using voice chat. Like I talked to him, and then he just started like, I don't know what kind of blankety blanks won't use their microphone. I just don't even know. You must be really stupid if that's what you're doing. I mean, you paid all this money to play a game that's about, and you know, then I said, you know, like some people just don't have headsets and stuff, and he said, that's BS, man. It's like, go back to Call of Duty, Kyle. Nobody wants to play Helldivers to like get bro, you're stupid, bro, what are you even doing, bro, why aren't you doing? That's not why people play Helldivers. We're there to chill and annihilate the enemies of democracy. If you want to get on voice chat and be a buttwad, then just go back to Call of Duty where that kind of thing is welcome.
Yeah, that's what I said. This ain't the place for all that nasty stuff. That's why I don't. Oh, it's like Ed Sheeran's getting.
It's always Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, some guy. I threw down a napalm barrage a little bit too close to this man for his comfort. Didn't kill him, mind you.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh, no, Josh. Bro went absolute bananas on me. He went in voice chat, said the R word, and a bunch of other slurs. I went, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It didn't even hurt, bro. I threw the napalm on a bug breach. He was like, what the beep is this? What? You absolute R word and what are you doing? What do you think? This is a grown-up man. He sounded like he was in his 40s. And I thought, sir, how are you at this age playing a game online? What the heck is wrong with you? You piece of trash? That's what he needs to be told.
I always wonder how people like that, like, do you have a job? Do you have like a girlfriend or a wife and kids? I mean,
Yeah.
how have you functioned as a human being up until this point if that's
Mhm.
the way that you act over something really stupid in a video game that didn't even do anything to you?
Exactly, yeah. I was just eye mouth eye after that. And it kicked me, by the way. I never said one word in the chat. All I did was say, I'm sorry. For anybody who doesn't play Helldivers, that's one of the things you can make your Helldivers say in your little dialogue wheel. You know, if this was a teenager, I'd understand more. But it being a grown man makes it even crazier. It's like Josh said, do you have a job? How have you made it this far in life if that's how you act? And we realize that this is an online video game and people half the time are idiots online, but still, that still
Yeah,
reflects who you are in person, even if it's
you
just
don't
a little bit.
you don't have to be a bad person online.
Yeah, precisely.
You can be normal. We've met several normal people that we like have made like genuine friends with
Mm-hmm.
online. So it's like, just be normal maybe. Just oh man.
Josh, what
Oh,
happened?
I am getting absolutely cocked
Me too.
every match.
I'm getting cocked too. I ain't doing too gosh, Josh.
I'm not saying like you just have to be
A little
a
angel.
giddy a little angel, I mean, but don't just save the crazy stuff for Call of Duty, man. That's where
Yeah.
if you wanna go on there and be a goblin, then go ahead, but, you know, not every gaming community wants to be involved in all that.
Yeah. Exactly what I say. Go to COD for that nonsense, bro. This ain't the place for it. Look at this
Go
dinosaur.
back
He's
to
the
COD,
killer.
Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle, my guy. Go back to COD, bro. Come and get me, dinosaur.
"Hey, Mr. Dinosaurus, do you have a lesson for us?"
I gotta drink some water. Here's y'all's reminder once again to stay hydrated. Drink up.
Simultaneous sip.